Hello everybody, this is a tutorial of how to make your own anime figurine base in Tinkercad. I'm just doing this little bit first just so I can clear some things up that I didn't really explain that well or show that well in the actual tutorial I did. So I'm basing this figurine off the character Karuto from Inubuku Secret Service. It's one of my favorite animes and mangas. So I'm making this anime figure 1/8 scale. It's one of the really popular sizes for anime figurines, and this is the equation I did so you can get the figurine's right height and size, and this is just so you can 3D print it and it turns out the right size. I'll put a couple of examples of different figurine heights and you can use this method for any of the other sizes. If there's anything I missed or if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. And also don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. It really does help me out. YouTube doesn't really support small channels these days, and I just want this video to reach as many people who want to get into 3D printing and making their own anime figurines, so it'll help me out. Hope you guys enjoy the video. First things first, you need a pose for your base. You can make one yourself or you can just find one online. This is the one I'm using. I do want to make some changes. I do want her right leg to be more pointed in, like this. Now we're in Tinkercad and you can clearly see the base I'm using is in different pieces. The reason why it's in different pieces is when I imported the base, it was one solid piece and I couldn't move it or anything like that, so I had to split it up into different pieces. So let me know if you want a tutorial how to do that. I'll make one. So the reason why it's in different pieces, it's so it'll be easier we can put together and make it into different poses. And when you think about it, in drawing or sculpting or anything like that, arms and legs and different body parts are just shapes, and you just need to look at it that way. So we're focusing on the torso. You need to cover the bottom half of the torso with the little grey box. Make sure it's fully covered. We're going to duplicate the little torso by clicking Ctrl D. Once you've done that, you need to hide the first torso, pressing Ctrl H, then making the duplicated part you duplicated before, make that a different color, and then lock it. Once that's all done, you need to duplicate the bottom box, and then cover the top half of the torso, and hide that as well. You highlight the entire torso and the little box, then click the little arrow in the corner to make sure the bottom half of the torso disappears. Now you can see there's two parts of the torso. Now hide the bottom half of the torso, hide the little box, and lock the top half of the torso. Now unhide it. Now get the little box and move it down to that little line is where the torso has separated. Now highlight the whole box and press the little arrow to make the bottom half disappear. Now unhide. And now you have two halves of the torso, the upper half and the lower half of the torso. Now you can tweak it as much as you want to go left and right, up and down, and even in circles. So tweak that to your liking until you get the exact pose or rough pose you want. I also basically do the exact same thing all over the entire body, so I won't be needing to talk that much. And also don't worry about the gaps, we'll be dealing with the gaps later. You'll also see me later down the line just filling in a lot of the gaps with the circles and different shapes. Like I said earlier in the video, arms and legs and stuff in drawing and artwork and stuff is all just basically shapes. I'll be putting the keyboard shortcuts I'll be using in this video down below, so if you get lost, just check down there. And if you get confused or anything, definitely leave a comment and I'll happily answer you as best as I can. But yeah, this is gonna be, I guess, the last bit of me talking in this video. Might pop in near the end. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. But yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. Enjoy the rest of the video. So I totally forgot to record how I actually made pegs and put them in the actual anime figurine, so I'm just shooting this little video of just like a little cat from the actual Tinkercad library. It's basically what I did for the entire body, and you can do that too as well. So it's actually already split in two already, so it's two separate parts. So normally there's two different types of pegs. There's normally a round one, and then there's normally a squared one. I personally like the square ones. What I like to do, normally at a starting off point, I like making the square a 3x3, just so I have something to start off with the actual pegging itself. And you can just do that with the little boxes on the side. Now make your hole transparent, get your little peg, and put it in the center of the actual piece you want the peg to be in. Make sure it's in the two pieces, the top half and the bottom half. Now duplicate the little peg, then hide it, make it a different color, then lock it. Now make it all color again, hide the top half. Now highlight the little peg and the actual base itself, then make it all, combine it all together. Now it's one solid piece. Now unhide the top half, hide the bottom half, make the second peg that we duplicated transparent, highlight it, then combine it all together. And now you have a little hole that the little peg can go into. Then unhide the bottom half. Now you have a peg in your actual piece. And that's basically what I did through the entire anime figurine. Something to note is make sure you make the little holes itself a lot bigger than you want them to be, because when you're printing them it's a lot trickier to put the actual pegs in. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a lovely day.